Hello guys, today I'm going to be talking to you about 5 signs of a great real estate agent. A great real estate agent is like your right-hand man that you can always rely on. You have to spend lots of time together, and it's not always easy to spot one or even to find one. So, what I'll be doing is highlighting 5 signs that you have a great real estate agent. First of all, you have to have a patient real estate agent. Patience is a virtue, and with real estate it's even more important, because if you're not patient, you're going to act impulsively and you're going to end up making bad investments, losing money. Recently, when I was in a bidding war for a house listed at $240,000, I thought, if I only bid $2,000 above the list price, I'm going to lose out on this house. Bid $10,000 above the list price. I'm definitely gonna win the house. When I told my agent about this, he said, no, don't do this. It's a really hot market and you're gonna end up being countered and the house is gonna go $15,000 above list price. But I really wanted the house. I thought I would never come across something like this again. It was the ideal rental unit. I listened to him and I say, all right, I'm not gonna end up bidding on this. Let's wait for a few weeks. So a few weeks later, I see a house. I send it straight to my agent, listed at $240,000. My agent says, no, we're not gonna go see this house. This is too expensive. 1 week later, the price drops by $10,000. I go in, I see the house. Immediately, I put in a bid. Then I win, and guess what happens? I save $10,000 this way from the list price. Number 2, they have to be experienced. Imagine an inexperienced real estate agent is a rookie. Someone, it's their first year or they're just their second year. They haven't made many sales. They don't know how to negotiate. They just don't know what to look at. My personal real estate agent is Jim Frank. He knows what areas to look at, how to look at a house, how to inspect a house. Recently, when I was buying a house in Colombia, I really liked the house. I placed a bid and I won. The price was above the market price for that area. As usual, you do a home inspection when you're buying the house, and we find some problems. Some people might think, or some agents might think, if I go to the buyer's agent and I counter them with my offer and show them all the negativities about the house from the home inspection report, that they're gonna back out of the deal. Maybe they'll give the deal to someone else, or they'll see me as non-cooperative. But my agent, because of his tenacity and his experience in the game, he went and he negotiated the price to go $15,000 down. $15,000. This is incredible. And this is because he knows how to work with these people. Prior to that, when I was buying my first rental unit, I was working with a completely inexperienced real estate agent. She had maybe 3 years of experience. And as a first home buyer or a first homeowner, I didn't know what to expect from any real estate agents. This real estate agent, after inspection, there were certain problems with the house, but she was scared to even negotiate with the buyer. She said, come on, let's just go in. Let's get this deal done. You need this house. This house is right for you. Guess what happened? I ended up overpaying $5,000. So do you want the person that's experienced and that's going to get you the best deal, or do you just want someone that's going to act fast and you end up overpaying? Number 3, your agent has to have great connections. Having great connections is the decisive factor between spending money wisely or wasting money on appalling and overpriced work. Recently, when I wanted to increase my rental income, I thought, let me build a new shower, a new full bathroom. I looked around on Yelp, on HomeAdvisor. I saw many contractors. I didn't know who to pick because it's hard to just blindly trust reviews. It's always great to work with someone who you have a personal history with. Because my agent has worked with these contractors, I can trust them. So I asked my agent, do you have someone that can build a shower? He responds to me, all right, I know Mike, and he does the job for $2,500. Looking around on Yelp and HomeAdvisor, the prices were around $5,000, north of $6,000. What I was able to get was $2,500. This is half the market price. Imagine if you had 10 rental units and you wanted to fix them all up, or if you're selling 10 houses. Your agent could get you these kind of connections. You could be saving $2,500 per house. Great connections are really important. You save a lot of money. Due to my agent's connections, I was also able to expand my network of resources. And my agent has provided me with a curated directory of resources. Number 4, they don't charge you any administrative or extra hidden fees. Many agents working for large brokerages, they charge you an administrative fee from $400, $500 or under $1,000. You shouldn't have to pay any of these fees. Agents work on a commission basis. Your house purchase price might be $200,000 and they get 3% of that. So be aware, feel free to change your real estate agent anytime. Your agent should just be paid the commission. My agent only ever charged me a commission. I've never paid any extra fees in the 5 years I've worked with him. Number 5, your agent should be very honest. Honesty should really be used to your advantage every day or whenever applicable. So during my last home inspection, I started touching things around the house. I started turning on switches, seeing if things worked. And my agent was bluntly telling me, do not touch anything. Leave all the work to the inspector. See, if you break something, it could be your responsibility to fix it. Inspector turns something on and it breaks, then that's not your responsibility. They can include that on the home report. That remark from my real estate agent at first seemed kind of bitter to me. But then I thought to myself after a moment, and I thought, okay, yes, I really need to be careful. An even better example is when they admit to you that you'll struggle with the payments or that you'll have a great financial burden if you go into this one purchase. Many agents just want to make money. They want to make the sale, get their commission, and they won't tell the first-time homeowner or the purchasing person, look, you're going to have a hard time paying this. This house is a little overpriced. That honesty is going to keep you on track. Look, when my brother was purchasing one house, if he went in and he didn't rent all the rooms in time, he would have a huge financial burden. And the problem that arises is that many agents just want to make money instead of creating a relationship with you or giving you a pleasant home buying experience. They won't tell home buyers when they're entering a deal or making a purchase that's really hard for them financially. You need this brutal honesty because it can be the decisive factor between making great investments or ending up in a foreclosure or bankruptcy.